And we're good. Hey guys, it's Ash, spnashley. I am here today with MamaPeterson, aka Miss Squirrelchester, and we are going to be talking to her about her Professor John series and a lot of other fan fiction topics. So hang on, we'll be right back.
It's not complicated, so this won't take a while. You see, music make a dance, and money, money, money make us smile.
Alright, hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Alright, we have a little bit of a intermission here, so you want to tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
My name is MamaPeterson. You can call me Mama or Mama P. I am also Squirrelchester, Mrs. Squirrelchester. I'm a working full-time mom of 4, and mom of 4. I counted my husband on that one. I'm sorry.
They are
mom
children.
Of 3. So I love to write. I love to share my obsessions with everybody else, and I just like to hang out with my friends that I make.
Right. Do you want to tell people what you want to call them, or what you want them to call you?
I actually am having volume issues.
Oh. Let's see, is it my end?
So
it may be. Again, first one, I want to let everyone know, disclaimer, full disclosure, this is our first live stream, and we might have some technical difficulties.
I can't,
it may be.
Yeah, I don't know.
Again,
I'm sorry.
First one, I want to let everyone. Yep. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yep. They can hear us both too. I got Ellie on there on the other end. She's saying she can hear us both. So. Okay.
Sorry about that.
No worries whatsoever. It's bound to happen. The YouTube is also in a beta. The YouTube live stream is still new.
See,
so
now I'm hearing double again.
You have to mute your computer.
Let's see, if I mute my computer, then I can't.
Or mute the YouTube video.
Okay, let me check. Sorry.
No problem.
Okay, that works.
Yep, should be.
Is that good?
Yep, I don't hear you at all because I have it muted already. So.
Are we good then?
Yeah, we should be.
Okay, I am so sorry about that.
No worries. What's okay? No worries. All right. Back to the questions really quickly. What do you like people to call you by when they talk to you?
You can call me Mama or Mama P. You can call me Tiara if you're more comfortable with that.
Okay.
Tiara is my first name, so
all right,
we'll go with that if you want.
Awesome. Do you want to tell people what fandoms are you in? What do you?
I actually am a part of a lot of fandoms, but my main ones are Supernatural, Teen Wolf, Arrow, The Flash. Doctor Who, which I've gotten out of a little bit, but I'm still part of that fandom.
Awesome. And do you have most times that you're active on Tumblr or days that you're more active?
The most active times that I'm on are usually Monday through Friday when my husband's in the shower. I'll queue some stuff.
Right.
I like to have quite a queue built up. That way, if I'm not on for a couple days or anything, it's not completely left unmonitored.
Right.
I'm on during my lunchtime and then in the evening after the kids go to bed.
Awesome.
And then the weekends it's sporadic.
And you don't care if people message you whenever?
Oh, absolutely not. You can totally message me anytime. You can do an ask. I'll always answer. Let me know if you want me to keep it private, but then you have to come off of anon. I can't keep it private if it's on anon.
Right.
I'm always here. I'll always answer. If I don't, it's only because I didn't get it.
Right. Are you, and I didn't ask you this earlier, but are you taking requests right now?
I was. But then I got a little involved with Professor John, and I took my requests off. I do still have some requests in my inbox that I am going to get to. I have about 4, maybe 5 or 6, but they will get written. It's just working mother of 3.
Right.
Lifestyle. So.
We can't distract you from Professor John anyway, because it's my life, so we can't. All right, well, let's move on to some questions. Are you ready?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. We had a question of what your writing process is. How do you get your ideas?
Writing process is, it varies. I don't really have a set process. I get an idea if it's a request, or if I hear something on the radio, or see something in a book, or if something inspires me on the TV that I see. I'll go with it. I used to have a full system set of how I would do things, but that was with my first I planned this big trilogy, quadrilogy set, and I had that set from beginning to end. I knew what was going to happen, and as much as I loved it and how it ended up, it was so draining that I didn't have any other creativity fuel left. So I tend to fly by the seat of my pants a little bit with just a little bit of planning. I make notes so I don't screw any continuity errors, or because you know how we are with continuity errors.
Right. Yes.
So that's pretty much my process.
Okay. Awesome. Great. Do you have any advice that you would give to new writers, people that are new into fan fiction?
Advice for new writers is just write. Write what you love, write what you know. Even if it's something that you don't know, just write it. Even if it's something you don't know and you want to write it, just write it. If it scares you, but you want to write it, just write it.
Right.
Even if it's what you think is the worst piece of fiction or non-fiction that you have ever written, there's always editing.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Get a beta reader. They'll tell you if they like it, if they hate it, what works and what doesn't work. Right. But you got to find somebody that you trust.
And that's honest.
If you don't trust them and they're not honest, it's not going to work.
Right. I honestly think that writing things that scare you, is the best things that you write.
Yeah,
eventually.
Actually, it is.
The things that you are terrified of writing turn out usually to be the things that you're most successful with. I agree 100% with you there. Do you want to talk a little bit about, I know you mentioned you had some musical inspirations. Do you want to talk about some of those?
Yeah, actually, I do. I listen to music quite a lot. And the main musical interests that I have are... let me see. I wrote them down. I am so sorry, and I don't have them in front of me.
Oh, I have some.
Okay.
Where My Demons Hide by the Imagine Dragons.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Into Darkness and Walking Circles by Dead by Sunrise.
Yeah, there are some really cool lyrics in there. Those are more like romantic-y type songs, kind of. But Bitter Pill by James Gavin.
Yep.
Sarah Bareilles has a song out now called She Used to Be Mine, and it's a beautiful song about finding yourself. But some of the lyrics are really, really angsty, and I want them so badly. There's a song by the Veronicas, or a set of twin sisters, called You Ruin Me. All Comes Down by Codaline. I actually did a lyrical fic for A Profound Bond with Dean for that one. Amber Run, a song called I Found, and Lay With You by Sam Smith.
Ooh. So you have a very diverse
I'm very diverse.
Right there.
I love all types of music except for the extreme death metal.
Right.
If it's got a good beat, I love to listen to it.
Well, I guess if you're writing something super angsty, you can just put some screamo on and then you'll get it all in there.
Exactly.
Okay. On to the next one. again, back to kind of advice for newer writers or maybe even seasoned writers in general, what would you say makes a fanfic series or even just an individual story stand out?
Okay. It makes it stand out is when you can tell that the author has put everything that they have, everything that they can possibly give. If you can tell that it's in there, that makes a great fic.
Right.
There has been some debate that I have seen lately that is the more words you write to explain something, it can lose the meaning of those words.
Right.
That is true in some cases. However, if you can make me feel what you're trying to explain in that moment, whether it's 3 words or 100 or 70,000 words, as long as that's it, that's a great fic.
That's awesome. I 100% agree with you again. So moving on to people who write great fics. Who are some people that you recommend or some fics that you recommend?
Some fics that I recommend right now, Dean's Dirty Little Secrets blog is doing a fantastic Gangster Dean AD.
Yes.
And I am hooked on that.
Yes.
Oh, I
know a lot of people are.
She's also doing a Professor Dean Winchester and a Professor Samuel Campbell series.
Oh, wow.
This one is completely wrapped up right now, but she did an Angel and Demon series. Dealt with Demon Dean. Fantastic.
Which is everyone's favorite.
Absolutely. I got to give a shout out to my girl, Rizlo1.
Oh, hello, Rizlo.
She actually wrote me a couple fics. It was Stars in the Darkness, as well as A Hunter Walks into a Bar.
Oh, wow.
She did one with My Unimportant Little Life, where she wove an OFC into the episode of 508 with 2014 Dean.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
And, I've got another one who's doing another Professor John. I got a Red Little Fox. And it's completely different than mine. She actually came up to me and asked me if I thought it would be like she was stealing my work if she did a Professor John fic. And I was like, absolutely not. You go for it. If you want to write it, it's yours.
Right.
So
there are so many takes on everything.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Those are the ones I'm reading right now.
Awesome. I know we talked about some authors. Are there any just individual fics that you wanted to talk about?
Individual fics. I've got an Olicity fic that I'm just a lot in love with. Mm-hmm. It's called Queen of Hearts by Anthfan, Anthfan, over at Fanfic.
Awesome.
And, excuse me.
No problem.
It deals with the pregnancy trope.
Okay.
And she just pulls you in. She gets the characters so well, just the way Oliver Queen is and Felicity Smoke, everybody in it. She gets them.
Right.
And then there's A Casual Affair by Jessica Bones Winchester. Mm-hmm. It's an OFC with Dean, and she has woven the character into the Winchester's timeline.
Oh, wow.
From the beginning to the end. It's a long fic, but it is well worth it.
We will have all the links to this in the description after the video is done buffering after a live stream, so look for that. Are there any newcomers you would like to recommend?
Newcomers, I mentioned her earlier with Professor John, Red Little Fox. Awesome. She's not brand new, but she is getting her feet on the ground, and I am trying as bad as I can to read everything that she's got on her master list. And then Dean and the Devil's Trap.
Oh.
She's a good close friend of mine on Tumblr, and I love what she does.
That's awesome. All right, here's another little quick about you question.
Okay.
Who are some of your OTPs?
Ooh.
Are you ready for some hate? Are you ready for some hate? Are you ready for some like?
I might get some hate on this. I'm not exactly sure. From Supernatural, Dean and Lisa.
Okay.
Arrow, Oliver, and Felicity, obviously. We're going to go way back here. Dawson's Creek, Pacey Witter, and Joey Potter. I cannot. They were my first very original OTP.
Oh, I think they were everyone's.
Oh, yes. Oh, they weren't everybody's, obviously.
Well, not everyone, but you know.
And Doctor Who, I actually have 2 for Doctor Who. It's Rory and Amy, and the 11th Doctor and River Song.
That's probably my super OTP.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
11 and River. Ugh. Just too much to handle.
Can't get enough.
To handle. All right. Well, let's talk a little bit more about Professor John. You want to give us a little background info on it, or talk a little bit about it?
Professor John started as, I believe, Dean's Dirty Little Secrets blog got an anonymous request if she was going to think about doing it, or if she knew anybody that would do it. And I saw it, and I reblogged it, and I was like, it's a possibility. I might think about this.
Mm-hmm.
And then hiding from my children, Erin, she planted a little seed and watered it and sprouted up into this incredible fic that I don't think I can get out of my head for a while.
Incredibly beautiful. I love it.
Well, thank you.
I wait for it.
Enjoying it.
It starts out with the fact that everyone loves John. Well, not everyone. I guess that's a very high. Okay, we're gonna steer away from that topic. But I love John. So, and you have written a beautifully weaved story, not just him being a professor and her going to class and that's it. And it's intricate and I love it. It's interesting.
Thank you.
Let's see. I had a couple more questions for you. Sorry, I'm scrolling as you are.
No, that's okay.
I'm scrolling as you are, and I don't have my glasses on. I could not find them before we went live, so...
I have my glasses here, and as you will notice, they are a little bit Professor John inspired.
Oh, look at you.
If I wear them, I get the glare, and I don't really like that, so I'm going to take them off.
Are you sure you don't want to see yourself twice? Are you sure?
I'm good.
Do you have any ideas for what you think the next trend will be? The professors are in right now. We had a little bit of a priest kink going on. What do you think is next? Or what would you like to see next? How about that?
I would like to see private investigators. I want some Private Eye Sam and Private Eye Dean going on.
Like in a AU, or obviously AU, but in a
AU, absolutely.
A different time, or would you like to
As much as I would like to see it now because of all the technology that they could use, I really dig when it's old school.
Right.
You're out on the streets. You're interviewing people face to face, trying to get information. You're going through old files.
Right.
I like reading and the whole ebook thing. I like to have a physical book in my hand. I love the feel of the pages. So having a fic about somebody who's digging through old musty files, it's weird, but I love it.
Right.
So maybe, I don't know if I would go back. I would say maybe like 40s or 50s.
40s or 50s.
Yeah.
40s or 50s, private investigator, you heard it here. If it starts happening, Miss Squirrelchester seeded the idea. You're welcome. SPN family, fanfiction family. All right. Okay, here's another one. This is some rapid fire for you. What was your favorite episode of Supernatural so far?
So far?
Yeah,
wow.
All of them.
I'm going to go with the pilot. That's where it was.
Really?
Yeah.
That is an unpopular opinion. I have to say that.
And I understand why. There are some, I would say, FX that just didn't fit, but that's where it all started.
Right. What is your least favorite? Or what is one that you were just like, oh no?
The least favorite was the Bloodlines. Supposed to be a spin-off, but it never happened. Episode. That was, nope. I don't even count that as an episode, so no.
Oh my gosh. Okay, here's some other ones. What cast member would you like to meet the most?
Well, I've met Jensen, Jared, and Mark.
If you had to start over again, who would you meet? Who would have been your...
Rob Benedict.
Rob. Oh no.
Yeah.
There's going to be some crises going on in here, I can tell.
Sorry.
All right. Well, you want to take some questions from people in the chat? Let's see. Let me get my little handy dandy thing up. We can actually start talking to people in chat now if you want.
Oh, okay.
And then Kelsey's saying yes because she's a Rob girl. She's freaking out. And Ellie said that she agrees with Bloodline. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that was not.
No.
Not happening for Mama.
Kelsey already did the 7th line. Oh, everyone is... Alright, let's see. I don't know where everyone is. I don't know who's all in here. Let's get a roll call.
Samit Janet is here, I saw. Hi, Samit.
Hi, Janet. Amy. Hi. Let's see. Ori. Hi, Ori. Rachel. Mimi. Hello, everyone.
I saw Mimi.
You guys have any questions for Mama P?
Hit me, guys. What do you got? Come on, bring it.
I just have to admit right now, this is when I get more comfortable.
Oriona. Hi, Ori.
Hi.
Supernatural fanfics. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Oh, my goodness.
Good Lord. My fandoms and more. Hi, Lynn.
I'm excited. This is where we get to actually have fun and not be clinical. I have to say I'm disappointed that you didn't immediately say JDM when I asked you who you wanted to meet. JDM! Like, that was...
No, I did. In my head. As soon as I said Rob, I was like, you know what? They're going to kill me because I didn't say JDM.
if you ask me that question, it literally comes out as JDM, and you're like, oh my god, okay, the computer's exploding.
The love dick. Hey.
Kelsey. Who else? Let's see. Rachel, hi. I don't think I've said you already. Hi, Amanda. And hi, Amy.
If I ever meet Jeffrey Dean Morgan, would you tell him about Professor John? Well, I am actually going to be meeting JDM in August. He's coming up to MinCon. I actually have a photo op with him, Jensen and Jared, with my chosen sister, Climb That Moose Like a Tree. So Tara is in the chat. So hi, Tara.
Hi, Tara.
If I ever met him, would I tell him? No, I don't think I would.
I'm going to meet him a couple weeks after she is, so I'm going to tell him.
You're going to tell him?
I'm just kidding.
Go for it. Go for it.
I'm like, I have read the greatest AU about you as a professor. Can you say something, like, knowledgeable to me, just so I can take that home to her?
Can I videotape it so I have proof that you said it?
Oh my gosh. Oh, I think Ellie sent me some questions. I'm going to open that up really quick. I got to pull it up.
Oh, Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Nancy is Rizlo, everybody, if in case you don't.
Hi, Rizlo. Hi, Nancy. Thank you for
Amanda,
coming.
You're coming to MinCon too?
Oh, you guys are seat buddies. Min buddies. Forever.
Yay.
Where's the question video or question one at, Ellie? I can't find it. Sorry, guys. We're learning, so be patient.
Caitlin, Tara has been going through some personal things that she's been trying to get figured out, so she's not able to be spending much time on Tumblr. She misses you. She misses everybody. But we talk with each other every day. I keep her in the loop with what's going on, so that's why she's not been able to be on so much.
I can't find them.
Liz asked, what scene or episode of Supernatural means the most to me? I know this is going to sound maybe gruesome, but 9/23, when Dean died, and he was able to tell Sam that he wasn't just proud of him, he was proud of them.
Right. Very powerful.
Proud of them. And I think that scene means a lot to me, too, because Jensen did a lot of research on what people sound like and how they act after getting impaled. And so... and Jared, with how much he cried filming, and he was able to do it over and over.
Right.
The acting ability that these guys have.
Right. And now we're all crying.
I'm sorry. Not sorry.
Mama P bringing the angst, guys. Mama
P.
P.
As me and Tara say, we're sluts for angst.
Oh my god. I think we all are.
I think
you have to be in the Supernatural fandom. You have to enjoy it. You do. You really do.
Franzi, my least favorite character on Supernatural, Metatron. There's no doubt.
No questions asked. No. All right. Amy wants to know how you find a beta, a good beta.
How you find a good beta? Well, right now I am part of the Big Fish in the SPN Fanfic Pond.
Yep.
And
Which you need to follow.
But you need to follow them, yes. You need to follow them, you need to submit it, and they will make a post about it and ask for betas.
Right.
And a lot of people are looking for betas. Or, hey, if you have a friend, whether it's in person or online, I beta with Moose all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I send her something, I'm like, tell me this makes sense. Because if it doesn't make sense to you, I'm going to scrap it.
Right.
And you have to find somebody that you trust.
You have to find somebody you can trust, and somebody who isn't going to try to take your fic and change it completely, entirely.
Yeah, and we're not going to talk about her.
No.
That's happened.
She'll come back, and it's just a blank piece of paper, like, start over.
Pretty much.
This was horrible.
How do you decide if you're a guppy or a fish?
I think they do.
I think they do, but I think a guppy is brand new at writing. I think a fish has just a little bit of fics under her fins.
Right. Aww. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, yeah. The SPN fanfic, really quick, is something that I believe Mana What and A Profound Bond with Dean Cayley are doing. To connect people, to connect writers who are larger with, the average size and the people that are just starting out. I think they're doing betas, they're doing, tags so that you get more promotion on your fics. Mm-hmm. So definitely, I'll put that link in the description of this video when we're done. And I'll also post it after on our summary of our video on Tumblr. I was going to do some rapid fire questions with you.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, my paper has vanished into thin air, like I need to call Dean and Sam because there's a ghost up in here.
Get the salt, get some iron, you're good to go.
The lights start flashing, you guys need to call somebody for me because that's
how it's going to be.
That's what's going down. Let's see. I'm a mutual. Somebody says we need to see a Terra dance.
Oh.
Tara says we need to see the Terra dance.
No.
And I think now you need to do it.
I did not promise anything, baby. No.
I think now that you're on spot, I'm going to have to push you on the spot here. Either that or...
I'll summon Crowley.
Or I'll need you to...
I love Crowley. Bring him.
Let's hear your Donna, because she's from Minnesota, y'all, so let's hear it. Let's hear your Donna.
Yes, I am from Minnesota. I don't have the stereotypical Minnesotan/Fargo accent.
But you can do it.
But I can do it because don't you know that it's snowing outside? And it's getting pretty cold in here, and I think I might need some tater tot casserole. And Bob down the street said that he would come and plow my driveway if I gave him some soup. So I'm thinking that maybe if I open a CrossFit in my basement, I can get some of the girls from the neighborhood, and we can get one of the girls to watch all the kids, because CrossFit, you got to lose the pouch. I don't know where that went there, but it was there.
It was glorious. I don't care. It was glorious. Oh my God!
Tater tot casserole is the bomb.
Oh.
Yes, Ellie, tater tot casserole.
Another Minnesota
Ellie
girl.
Is from Minnesota too.
She is another Minnesota girl. Don't you know?
Amy, it's snowing where you are. It's snowing here too, actually. My favorite weather, I think I'm gonna have to say spring and fall. I don't like the extreme hot. I don't like the extreme cold. I like seeing the flowers bloom, but then in the fall, I like kicking through the leaves and smelling the mulch, and I'm weird. That's just what I like.
I agree. I don't like either of the extreme, and I feel like we get it crazy.
How do I feel about actor AUs? I'm not one for actor AUs. I think I would really rather. I know. I'm not saying they're bad.
No.
I don't like them. I want to leave the actors the way they are.
Right.
Let them be.
I just want to...
If you write it, good for you. Fantastic. It's just not me.
I want to give a special shout out to Scotland right now, because Kaylee, A Profound Bond with Dean, is in here, and she has not been able to be in, and I am so excited. I love you for coming in. I am
Tara, you had to mention Tamil. Okay, so I gotta go to MinCon 2015. We got a Tamil Pennicott photo op, and his cheekbones, his jawline is glorious. He is tall, and he has an accent a little bit, and so when he said my name, because I'm a dork and I introduced myself to him. Hi, I'm Sierra. I want to take my picture with you.
That's hilarious. That is too funny. I'm Tiara, and I love you, and I'm sorry, and thank you.
I want your babies. He is ridiculous, Tara. You know that. You saw him in person. You got a big hug from him.
Oh. I still kind of want to see the Tara dance. I'm not going to push it. Maybe on the next time when you're on, we can do a little practice of it. I want to know what this is.
Let's do a little bit like, hey.
Who all have you met from the Supernatural cast? You said you've met a couple of them.
I did just Jared and Jensen during our photo ops. I met Cliff. We're counting him as a cast member because he was on an episode of the Folsom Prison Blues.
Right. Wasn't he on the French Mistake too? No, they didn't do it.
No, they didn't have him in there.
They should have though. I don't understand. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, he should be. If he can be on there, that's awesome. But right. I got to actually talk with Mark Shepard a little bit during his panel at MinCon.
You got to answer a question or ask a question?
No. Mark Shepard, he doesn't like to be on stage when he answers questions. He likes to come up to you while he's talking to you.
Right.
And my husband, Tara, and I brought my 4-year-old daughter with us to MinCon. And we walk in and we walk around and get about halfway down the aisle, and we realize that he is walking towards us at the same time that he's answering somebody's question. Mm-hmm. And so he walks up and he says in his gruffly English, "Hiya." I'm like, oh my god, hi.
You're like, I'm gonna die.
He starts talking to my 4-year-old, and she shut him down. She wouldn't look at him, wouldn't talk
to him. She will live to regret that.
She will, unless she gets again later.
Right.
So those are the only cast members that I've really met.
What was your impression of them, of meeting the guy, the boys?
They're very tall. They smell amazing. They're very solid and firm. Jensen is like looking into the sun. I'm not gonna lie.
Aww.
Jared is. I didn't get my Jared hug last year, which is totally fine. I'll get one this year.
Right.
But I did feel his butt on mine. So that was there. My first impression is they're good guys who love to get out there and meet with the fans and find out what's going on with them and how we all came to be as a fandom and how we each affect each other.
Mama P, why do you know of their firmness?
I don't mean like I got up for a photo op with Jensen and Jared. Tara and I got a JT photo op, and she got Jared and I got Jensen, and he puts his arm around my shoulder, and I looked up at him and I was like, "Can I get a big hug?" And he was like, "Of course you can, sweetheart." So he wrapped me in his arms, and I got a big hug out of him, and my face is in his chest, and then Jared's ass is on mine. So my eyes closed for my picture, but I have this gloriously happy smile on my face because I don't care that I look like crap.
Yeah. And then you walked away and you died.
And then I walked away and I died.
You died.
I had a panic attack. I couldn't breathe. I died.
And then Jensen's beautiful face brought you back to life.
Brought me back to life. His eye crinkles and everything. So that is how I know of their firmness. Firm.
She's a smut writer, y'all. Let's not forget, okay? She's a smut writer. She's hiding truths here. Actually, what is your favorite? Do you like to write smut, or do you like to write angst, or what's your wheelhouse?
My wheelhouse is I like angst. I like angst and I like fluff. It took me a while to get comfortable writing smut, just because it is what it is.
Right, right.
But, I mean, I enjoy writing. I think angst is probably in my wheelhouse, with smut lining the walls of my wheelhouse.
So she likes to ruin your lives.
Yes, I do. That's what I'm told.
Life ruiner.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's see if anybody has any last questions.
Yeah.
And we're going to chat it up for I can't do math, 9 more minutes.
Ooh, you only got me for 9 more minutes, guys.
9 more minutes to ask any questions that you want. So
lining the walls with what? Sammit. Lining the walls with my smut wallpaper of just, bulging things.
Lining the walls with smut wallpaper.
Yeah.
That will be the title quote, or that will be the excerpt I take from this interview and put underneath of it. Lining the walls with your smut wallpaper. So
that. What made me write my first fanfic?
Good question.
Oh,
Kaylee.
wow, we're going way back.
Oh my god.
The wallpaper. Yes.
Please tell them what your first fanfic is.
Big, bold letters. Cock. My
Kelsey's...
first fanfic. I'm going to show my age here.
Yes,
I'm 34. Yes. And my first fanfic was with the dear Lord Kelsey.
Just say it.
My first fanfic was with the pop band NSYNC.
Yay! Oh my god!
And Lord of the Rings.
Oh, when we did our pre-interview and she told me the NSYNC thing, I literally had a meltdown begging her to show it. I want to see it. She doesn't have it.
I don't have it. This was in the age when floppy disks, which were about this big, still existed. And you put them into your computer and you saved things on them.
Oh my gosh.
And those floppy disks no longer exist.
I want to see if someone can find me some NSYNC fanfic. I'm going to go ahead and need someone to link me some NSYNC fanfic.
I think I'm going to need some. Or you know what? Maybe even write some.
Yeah. And bring NSYNC fanfic back.
Bring it! Bring it! Oh no. Mine was New Kids on the Block. Yes!
Yikes.
Oh, hey, Amanda, nothing is wrong with being 34. I'm going to be 35 in April. No. I'm just saying I'm showing my age with who I wrote fan fiction first for.
And those were hard disks.
For you, maybe. In Minnesota, they're called floppy disks.
Floppy disks.
Floppy.
Floppy
They go with the tater tot hot dish.
The days of hell.
Mimi, you're not old at being 44. No.
Oh,
no.
I didn't ask you about this, but if you're comfortable with it, I was stalking you earlier today.
No.
And
happy birthday, Rachel. Happy belated birthday, I should say.
I was going to say, oh my gosh.
Nancy, get out from under that couch. You are not old.
Is it true that you are considering writing a Gangster John series?
It is true that I am considering writing a Gangster John series.
Are you considering it, or are you working? Or not working, but is it in your wheelhouse? Like, you're doing it?
It's in my wheelhouse. I'm going to do it.
Oh, my gosh. I will die.
Yeah.
I will die.
I posted that picture this morning, and I totally thought, oh my god, he looks just like a gangster. Mm-hmm. And something clicked right away, when Professor John became an option. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. We're going to do it.
How exciting.
Yay.
How exciting. I would read the crap out of that. Liz is the best. I love you, Liz. I'm so glad your internet is back
Kelsey,
and you're here with me.
Don't hurt yourself screaming.
Kelsey.
It's not going to happen right away. I'm going to say this.
That's what everyone just did collectively.
It will happen. I'm just not sure the timeline, but it will happen for sure.
Right. Oregon Trail. That was, oh
that
my
game's
god.
so old.
That was my shit. I'm just going to say it. Pardon my French. That was my shit, guys. I always died in the river. Forging the river, you would sink it. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. John Gangster. Just,
yeah, I thought when I first saw the picture of him, I was like, oh.
I mean, when have you ever saw a picture of JDM and been like, oh, JDM? Okay.
No, never.
I'm showing my bias again, but yeah. I mean, really, you can look at anybody on the cast and say, wow, including Misha when he's making his like special faces.
You know, there are some special faces that he makes.
Yes,
I'm not. Mama's not gonna lie.
Mama is not gonna lie to you.
Repeating my question in case you didn't see it. Whoa, the favorite fic I have ever
we didn't mention that.
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Thank you, Liz.
I'm going to go back to the first supernatural fanfic that I wrote. It's a Dean Winchester OFC. It's called, her name is Serenity Hatfield. And she is a direct descendant of Mina and Jonathan Harker from the Dracula. And it is a big series. That was the first one I ever did. It's 4 entries. It's about 80,000 words. So it's not light reading at all, but that is my favorite.
It's a short read, guys. It's one you sit down, you finish it in an afternoon, and she did extensive research for it, guys. She wrote lore. She did, excuse me, a lot of research for this. I haven't got to start it yet, but I'm so excited to get into it just from talking to her about it. I know it's going to be awesome.
If you guys are wanting, if you guys have interest in it, I can start posting it on Mrs. Squirrelchester.
I would 100% yes.
Okay.
Please.
I can do that for sure.
Please, and tag me, tag the Fanfic Pond.
Haley, where is this? It is right now actually on my AO3 profile. Once a super wolf, always a bad wolf.
She's going to post it onto Tumblr and tag the Fanfic Pond too, because that'll go right to Kaylee. And tag Kaylee.
Absolutely.
And me, please, because you already know. All right, any last questions? We have like 2 minutes left, and we're going to do a little quick fire game with you to do just a little bit of last minute
Leah,
fun.
I see that you want me to tag you. If you want me to tag you, if anybody wants me to if anybody wants me to tag them in future fics, drop me a note over at Mrs. Squirrelchester, and yes. I will give it a special tag so that I remember who I need to tag in all my fics.
Right. 300-page book in 2 days. Liz is crushing some reading, guys.
Oh, you got it, baby.
All right. Here, are you ready for this? Because I don't know if you are. You have 1 minute.
Okay.
We have questions here. You have to answer just no thought. What your first thought is when I talk to you, okay?
Okay.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Black and white or color?
Black.
Drawings or paintings?
Drawings.
Dresses or skirts?
Dresses.
Books or movies?
Books.
Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi.
Chinese or Italian?
Chinese.
Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Introvert or extrovert?
Intro.
Hugs or kisses?
Hugs.
Winter or summer?
Summer.
Spring or fall?
Spring.
Rural or urban?
Rural.
PC or Mac?
PC.
Tan or pale?
Tan.
Cake or pie?
Pie.
Ice cream or yogurt?
Ice cream.
Boots or sandals?
Boots.
Ketchup or mustard?
Ketchup.
Silver or gold?
Silver.
Sam or Dean?
Oh, I almost said Sam. We'll go with that. I said Sam first.
And that's all the fire. That's supposed to throw you off, so.
Yeah, you did. Man. You got me.
Gotcha.
I'm self-professed Dean girl.
Yeah, she almost said Sam. You heard it first. Sam is slowly corrupting Mrs. Squirrelchester.
But not before his daddy.
Slowly. Yes. That's why I don't put JDM, because I know, again,
exactly. JDM.
It's our JDM. Okay, or JDM. John. No. Oh, Sam, that's funny. That is so funny. All right, y'all. Well, thank you guys so much for coming out. I'm going to say thank you so much for being the first person on the show. I know it was a little bit of a unorganized mess. We're going to work on it. But I would definitely love to have you back again when you either start your AU Gangster Thick, or when you just want to grace me with your lovely presence again.
Always.
We will be signing off here, but I will be on Tumblr. I know I'm assuming she may be.
Yep, I will be on Tumblr for a little bit. I still got to get up early tomorrow morning. Excuse me, but I will be up on Tumblr for a while. If anybody wants to come and drop me an ask or send me a message, I am going to be here. So
really quickly before we go, she is Mrs. Squirrelchester at Mrs. Squirrelchester and at MamaPeterson. I am at spnashley and also at Full Disclosure Ash. I'll link all this again. You should follow all of us. Keep in the loop with Professor John, which is just getting crazy, y'all. It's getting crazy.
Yes. Chuck is done some serious mess.
And you don't hear that very often in a fanfiction. You don't. You do not. But you should be following her, like her stuff, and we will see you next week. I don't know who's going to be on next week, but it'll be a surprise. So thank you guys so much for coming out, and thank you again. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.